for almost the 20 years of existence. The day that we went there, they were embarrassed to say, don't use the restrooms because they have to be fixed. Over 15 years ago, the funds for a new school were approved. But guess what? Unionist politicians would continually block for 15 years the funds to be able to use. Did that stop these people from going to school and learning Irish? No, it didn't. They should be commended for what they do. The good news is finally, with the Good Friday Agreement and more Republicans in office, Sinn Féin is now the education minister in Belfast. The funds have just been released to hopefully build a school that these children should deserve. There's also a 501c3 in the States called Mary's Gift that raises funds specifically for Irish-speaking schools in the north of Ireland. The gentleman who runs this is a friend of mine called Mike Breen. Mary was his grandmother, Mary Clifford, a fluent Irish speaker that Mike will remember as a child growing up. In her honor, he has made this charity. The Irish language today in the north of Ireland is growing like in no time in the last almost 100 years. There are more children 8 years of old or younger who speak the Irish language now than they have ever done before. And it's because of groups like School of Musica and Mary's Gift. So this is an organization that we give to, and it's been a very popular organization. As you give to the Christmas appeal, if there's an agency that appeals to you, you can direct your funds to that agency. We also, just like I mentioned before, certain community groups, the Bogside Artists that were noticed by our friends in Baltimore. Who are the Bogside Artists? Well, they're the artists of the iconic gables, the iconic murals on the gables walls in the Bogside that truthfully tell the story of what happened in the Bogside in Derry and present a hope for the future. Interestingly enough, Derry has been named the 2013 City of Culture by the United Kingdom. So that's a very prestigious award. They came and they said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to light up the town. We're going to light up the Craigavon Bridge. We're going to light up the Derry walls. We're going to light up the Apprentice Boy Hall. Apprentice Boy Hall, nice work they do. Guess what they didn't want to light up? The artist, the mural artist that tells a story. But Irish being Irish, thanks to Bill Pribble for taking this picture, we were honored to be there this year when the Bogside artist said, you know what, you might not light it up, but we'll light it up. Now, I don't know if the work was done to code, so stay away from the lights if you're ever over there. It might be a little bit dangerous, but they do a tremendous, tremendous job. And again, we help make that in some small way possible. Reconciliation efforts, we talked about the big three reconciliation efforts, cross community, and truth and justice. You have to put the communities together, okay? In many parts, these people have been living apart for generations, so we look for organizations that help to put them together again. One of the greatest ones is the St. Patrick's Center in Downpatrick in County Down. If you're ever in that part of the world, stop by. It's absolutely beautiful. It's not too far from the burial ground of St. Patrick, which you see up there on the upper right-hand side. They do great work, and we've supported with funds small things. One year our funds went to buy costumes for a cross-community play, but it helps put the children together. They have a huge education department that reaches out to the communities to bring the children together, to teach them to live together. They've been, every year, the director, Tim Campbell, is on the steps of St. Patrick Church in New York City with the Cardinal. That's how great this organization is recognized. The Holy Cross School of Ardoyne, everybody probably remembers what happened back then in 2001. The poor little boys and girls that were assaulted daily on their way to work. To their credit, the brave man you see next to Ned McGinley, Father Adian Troy, and the parents said, you know what, the legacy of this event will not be hate. There's enough hate that's gone on. The legacy of this is we're going to try to build a cross-community center. There's a derelict building in that area, which means a vacant type of building, and it's right on the flashpoint. One side on the Catholic, one side on the Protestant. The vision of Holy Cross is to one day open that up so children from both sides of the community can come in and to